What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to check out some battles submitted to us by a member of the community, MackoLee. So shout out to them. Thank you for sharing this with us, and they're bringing a really fun team, everyone. They're bringing the Community Day Gyarados, they're bringing Metagross, and a Shadow Electivire on the safe swap. So these battles are going to be really awesome. Let me know what you guys think about the team, what you guys think about these battles. If you guys want to see your battles here on the channel, you guys can submit them to the forums in the links in the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the video. Alright, getting into the first battle here. MackoLee is at the edge or the cusp of hitting rank 9 right here, so let's see how they do. We have a Gyarados on the lead versus Magnezone. Terrible matchup, absolutely garbage. They got to get out of there. So they're swapping right away into the Electivire right here, getting ahead on energy, and they swap in a Gyarados. That is not a good call right there. Look at how much damage Thunder Shock is doing to that Gyarados. Ice Punch as well is going to be doing some heavy neutral damage in this matchup, and we do see a shield there from the Gyarados. So can they get to the Wild Charge in time? They can get to the Wild Charge in time. Will this Gyarados invest a second shield to possibly flip this matchup? They do invest a second shield right there, so all shields are gone, and MackoLee is going to go ahead and let the Shadow Electivire go down. It put out so much damage right there, and they're going to go ahead and bring in their own Gyarados and start to load up on energy. We will see a charge move now coming through. Likely going to be a crunch right here. Aqua Tail would be resisted and wouldn't do a lot of damage. It is going to be a crunch that does quite a bit of neutral damage right here, and they're going to go for their own crunch. This is going to be possibly finishing off. No, they're going to undercharge it right here, meaning they're not going to do as much damage, and now they're going to swap into Metagross as the opponent swaps into Magnezone at the exact same time. Can they get to the Earthquake in time? Yes, they can. Charge move now coming through. They're going to go ahead and shield. Wow, they timed that perfectly. The opponent happened to swap at the exact same time. This Earthquake is going to be one-shotting the Magnezone, as it is 4 times weak to ground-type moves. There goes the Magnezone. There is a Gyarados still left with no energy and low health, but let's see what the final Pokemon is going to be. It's going to be a Snorlax right here, so things are still looking good. Meteor Mash is going to do some heavy neutral damage in this matchup, and the Body Slam will be resisted. Superpower as well would do neutral, but it is just going to be a Body Slam right here, so Metagross is looking really, really strong. This is going to be doing some heavy neutral damage, like we said earlier, because Meteor Mash is such a strong move right there, and it does so much damage. Now, can they get to another Meteor Mash in time? No, we see a swap out, and they're going to stay in and commit to the farm down. Bullet Punch is going to be doing more damage than Dragon Breath, able to finish off right there and go for Meteor Mash. This is going to be finishing off the Snorlax, and very well played. I think the opponent did make a mistake of going into the Gyarados into the Electivire, but hey, this was some great gameplay anyways, and let's go ahead and move right into the next battle. Alright, so moving into the next one here, let's see how this battle goes. That Shadow Electivire as well, I don't believe is 100 IV. It says 93, so I'm guessing it's a 93 IV. So let's see how this one goes. Gyarados on the lead with that Community Day Aqua Tail versus a Togekiss. Okay, so Dragon Breath will be resisted. They're going to swap out right away into the Shadow Electivire, which is taking a lot of damage from Charm right here, and the Togekiss is staying in. They're going straight for the Ice Punch. Both Wild Charge and Ice Punch will be doing super effective damage because of that flying type on Togekiss. They get a shield. Can they get to another Ice Punch in time? No, they cannot. They go down, but they can bring in the Metagross right there and start to farm down. We are going to see a Gyarados come in, so ooh, tough one right here. Maybe they could have waited a little bit for their switch clock to come back up, as any extra time without taking damage from this Gyarados would have been definitely needed. What I mean by that is they swap into Electivire, right, and their switch clock is on cooldown. Once the Electivire went down, they could have waited for the clock at the top to go lower so that their switch clock could come back up sooner, because now they could switch out. But they are going to be going for the Meteor Mash right here. This is going to be doing resisted damage to the Gyarados, but it could take it out. It does take it out. Wow, okay, what is in the back? They still have their own Gyarados. It's going to be a fighter. They're going to swap right into their own Gyarados right here versus the Machamp. They have to watch out for the Rock Slide. We see a swap now into Togekiss, into a charge move right here. This is going to be Ancient Power. It's going to do super effective damage. No shield coming through, and it does quite a bit at that. No boost as well. They got to be going for the Aqua Tail right here for that neutral damage. Crunch would be resisted because of that Fairy typing on the Togekiss. Can they get to another Aqua Tail in time? They can. Oh man, here we go. It's going to come down to the wire. Gyarados versus Machamp, but Machamp still has another shield and it's loading up on energy right here. Charge move now coming through. Are they going to let it go through? No, they're going to go ahead and shield. Is their switch clock up? No, it's not up. Can they switch out in time? Can they get to the Aqua Tail? No, they cannot. Another Cross Chop likely going to be coming through, and this will be enough damage to finish off. They weren't able to get to a charge move to get the shield, so now it's Metagross versus Machamp, and Machamp is going to be able to clean this up nicely with the Cross Chop. So very well played here. Tough battle, but definitely really fun to see. So let's go ahead and move into the next one here. All right, so they're 1-1 in their set. Can they make it to rank 9? I believe they're 24-77, so they're definitely on the cusp. If they can get a 4-1 here, that should tip them over the edge, but we will have to see. All right. Let's see how this battle goes. We have Gyarados on the lead versus Magnezone. Another lead loss, super hard lead loss. They're going to swap right away into that Electivire. The Magnezone is staying in right here. Very risky. They swap out now into a Conkeldurr. So Wild Charge is going to do so much damage, being that Shadow type, or not typing, but the Shadow Pokemon as well. Wow, Wild Charge just did 80% of the health, and they're already at an Ice Punch right here. This should be getting the shield, and they can safely flip this matchup right here or get shield advantage. They are going to shield that right there. Can they get to another Ice Punch in time? They can. Wow, possibly able to get 2 shields here from the opponent, which would be huge in this matchup. No, they were able to flip the matchup and keep shield advantage. That is crazy right now. Okay, so we will see the Metagross now come into the Magnezone, but the thing is, Wild Charge will still do a lot of damage to an unshielded Metagross, and they are going to risk it for the biscuit on this one, everyone. And it was a Wild Charge. That does massive damage. Will we see a swap out? No. What could be in the back? Are they going to shield right here? Is it going to be a Wild Charge? Is it going to be a Mirror Shot? They're not going to shield. It's another Wild Charge. How do they win this game? Gyarados now comes in into a Gyarados Mirror. Waterfall Gyarados though. Okay, this may be the key right here. A Dragon Breath Gyarados absolutely destroys a Waterfall Gyarados because they're going to be resisting that damage of Waterfall instead of the neutral damage from the Dragon Breath. They also land the Crunch right there, which is huge. They have to overload on energy, and they are going to have to possibly shield. Yes, they are going to shield right here. Magnezone is low on energy, but we'll have to see an Aqua Tail can do enough damage. They are going to shield that right there. They're going to farm down Aqua Tail. Is it going to do enough damage? Can they get a back-to-back? They will be able to get to 1 Aqua Tail right here. This is going to be doing neutral damage because of that steel typing there. On the Magnezone, they do get a shield. They're going for another Aqua Tail. Is this going to be enough to KO? Can the Magnezone get back-to-back charge moves right here? Oh, man. Oh, it's going to come down to the wire. Can it get to another charge move in time? Charge move now coming through. Is this going to be a Mirror Shot? They're going to go ahead and shield. They are not going to risk it. And it is going to be a Mirror Shot. So it's going to be a race between Wild Charge and Aqua Tail. And he is able to get the Aqua Tail in time. This Gyarados is now going to be taking out the Magnezone. And that is going to be a good game. Incredible gameplay right there. And that just goes to show how strong the Community Day move of Aqua Tail is. Let's go ahead and move into the next battle. So, wow. Facing off against 2 Magnezones so far on the lead, able to recover well in both matches. The first one, I think the opponent kind of handed it to him a little bit, right, with that Gyarados swapping, but that second one right there was definitely earned, and this battler is earning their way to rank 9. We have a Gyarados on the lead versus a Metagross. Solid. This is absolutely what we want to look for. Gyarados is a fantastic counter, and we see a swap now into Dragonite, and here comes a Metagross. Metagross will be resisting that Dragon Breath and the Dragon Claw right here, but has to watch out for Hurricane. Hurricane, even though it will be resisted, is still going to do a lot of damage, but this Meteor Mash is going to hit back hard as well. No shield coming from the Dragonite. That means they don't have to shield right here. Metagross can safely survive a Hurricane and look to farm down. So a Hurricane does come through, does quite a bit of resisted damage, but they can farm down, and now they're loaded on energy and look to land a charge move here versus the Gyarados. It's a Waterfall Gyarados as well. They're going to have to get off this Meteor Mash. It's going to be doing resisted damage, but enough to chip away at a lot of health of this Gyarados right here, which is fantastic. And they can safely potentially bring in the Electivire. Yeah, here comes the Electivire. Look at how much damage Thunder Shock is doing, everyone. That is absolutely incredible. That is 4 times weak to electric on a Shadow Glassy Pokemon right here. They are going to shield the Crunch. What is going to be in the back? No swap out just yet. And they're going to look to farm down. Wow, Electivire is wide open to sweep right here. Here comes a Wild Charge from the Electivire into that Metagross. We knew that Metagross because of the lead, my bad. And that lands right there. That is huge damage. Going to be going for the Ice Punch right here. This should be getting the shield from the Metagross, and they can safely swap into their Gyarados and look to finish off this game. No, the opponent surrendered. And fantastic gameplay right there from MackoLee. All right, that is game 4. They are 3-1 in this set. Can they make it a 4-1, or is it going to be a 3-2? Can they hit rank 9? Okay, coming into the last battle, can they land a good lead right here? We know they can handle that lead loss, but can they land a good lead? We have Gyarados on the lead versus Garchomp. Pretty solid right here. Dragon Breath going to be doing super effective damage while resisting those ground-type moves, but has to watch out for the Outrage. They're anticipating a swap from their opponent. No swap coming in. Charge move now coming through. Could be an Outrage, but they're going to go ahead and not shield. Outrage would not one-hit KO. It is an Outrage. Does a lot of damage, but not enough to take it out. Aqua Tail now coming through. This is going to be doing neutral because of that Dragon Ground typing here on the Garchomp, and a lot at that. No swap out yet either. They're going to try to farm down. We'll likely see a Sand Tomb now coming through. This is likely going to be a Sand Tomb. They're not going to shield. It's not going to be enough to KO. That's what's important. They're going to be resisting that ground type damage, and they're going to be able to farm down, which is fantastic. They also have loaded energy for whatever's in the back, and it's going to be a Magnezone. All right, so Aqua Tail now coming through. This is going to do some nice neutral damage, and they're likely, will they swap out? No, they're going to go ahead and let their Gyarados go down to 2 fast moves right there, and then they're going to bring in their Shadow Electivire to start loading up on energy. Oh man, here we go. It's going to be a game of wild charges. Here comes a wild charge from the Electivire, able to get to it quickly. Will the Magnezone shield? No shield coming through, able to land it, and we see a Metagross now come in, so this Magnezone, or the Electivire, can now go for a shield bait with the Ice Punch right here. Oh wow, this is incredible. They have to get a shield in this matchup. Can they get it? Will they swap out? They do get a shield. They're looking to stay in. They're looking to get to this wild charge. Will they shield their own Electivire right here? No shield coming through. They're going to go ahead and let it go through. That is fantastic. They're going to go ahead and bring in their Metagross. Metagross with 2 shields. Their opponent Magnezone is low but has some loaded energy. And the Metagross here firing off a charge move. Likely going to be a Meteor Mash. But it was a Meteor Mash right there. Now they got to overload on energy. They're going for Earthquake right away though. This is pretty dangerous. They're going to need some extra energy on the back end. Will this Earthquake one-shot? No, it won't. A shield does come up on the Metagross. They're going to keep loading on energy. Charge move now coming through from the opponent Metagross. Is this going to be an Earthquake? Will they risk it? No, they are going to shield right here. It's just another Meteor Mash. Will we see a swap now? We do see a swap, but they go down instantly to the fast move, and they are going to go... No, they went for the Meteor Mash instead of going for the Earthquake. Is this going to be enough to KO? I don't believe it is. It's going to be a race of fast move versus fast move, and they can finish off in time, and that is going to be a good battle. Wow. Able to go 4-1 in this set, face 2 Magnezones on the lead and able to flip them very, very well. So huge congratulations here to this battler. So some incredible gameplay there going 4-1. So huge congrats to MackoLee, and then they get a Pidgeot. And let's see if he hits rank 9. No, another Pidgeot. Just catch the Pidgeot. Oh my goodness. I think that's probably one of the most annoying things is the catch screen. Alright, did he hit rank 9? Yes, they did. 25-11, so huge congratulations there. This was some awesome gameplay and a really great showcase of that Shadow Electivire on the safe swap. It did so much work against the meta, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So let me know down in the comments what you think, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.